Glacio fans, I need you to sit down for a second or stand up or pace around your room like you just saw your favorite character get buffed. Because if the current rumor mill is even half correct, Glacio might finally be crawling out of the content drought it has been trapped in for what feels like an entire geological era. Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta po sa inyong lahat and happy Lunar New Year to all. AI narration slave, now's your turn.
Thanks, V. For the longest time, if you were a Glacio enjoyer, you basically developed emotional resilience. You logged in, looked at your roster, stared at Carlotta like she was carrying the entire element on her back, and then quietly queued into content like nothing was wrong. But now there is actual chatter about not one, but two potential incoming Glacio Resonators. And honestly, it is about time. The current whispers suggest that version 3.3 could introduce a new Glacio Sword Resonator, supposedly named Hiyuki. Now, before anyone starts treating this like confirmed gospel, let's be very clear. This is rumor territory. This is my cousin's friend works at the leak mines energy. But even rumors can tell us where design direction might be heading, and that alone is worth talking about. If Hiyuki really is a Glacio sword user, that immediately adds something the element has been missing for a while. Sword users tend to bring fast tempo gameplay, consistent field time flexibility, and strong synergy potential with reaction or status-based mechanics. And let's be honest, the idea of another Glacio sword specialist means Sanwa might finally have someone who understands her life struggles. What gets more interesting is not just the weapon type, but what her potential combat identity could be. There has been quiet discussion around mechanics like tune break and negative status style effects becoming more relevant moving forward. If a new Glacio unit launches alongside or shortly before these mechanics become meta-relevant, that is not coincidence, that is design seeding. Before we get freezing, the anniversary patch is really closing in, and it's time to save on Asterites and Lunites. If you want a smarter way to stretch your Lunites and Asterites without feeling like your wallet just lost a boss fight, check out my U7 buy link in the description and pinned comments and use my code VeeDizzy. They're the only top-up site that can deliver your purchase directly using only your UID and server through what they call Trusted Top-Up. No passwords required. No manual do-it-yourself top-ups, just a smooth, worry-free process delivered straight to your account. They handle the top-up securely while you stay in control of your account. U7 Buy has been operating since 2003, and they've expanded into the gacha space with some of the most competitive top-up pricing available for Wuthering Waves, offering savings of up to 26% compared to in-game prices. They currently hold a 4.7 rating on Trustpilot, and most top-ups are completed in under 5 minutes, which means less waiting and more time actually playing. If you want cheaper top-ups while keeping your account safe, use my link in the description and pinned comments, or use my code VeeDizzy on U7 Buy. It's a practical way to save on top-ups while supporting the channel. Spend responsibly, or don't, that part is on you. Now, back to the topic. Developers like future-proof kits. They seed mechanics early, so later characters can build around them. If Hiyuki interacts with stability control, resistance shred, or delayed burst windows, she stops being just DPS and becomes core team infrastructure. Infrastructure characters shape team building for months. The next rumor jumps to version 3.4 and the Cyberpunk collab window. Lucilla is rumored as a Glacio rectifier. If true, that massively expands Glacio's ranged utility. Rectifier kits often enable hybrid roles like off-field application, buff layering, or sustained pressure. If Lucilla provides field control or mechanic enabling, Glacio shifts from pure freeze pressure into a systems-focused element. Right now, Glacio feels like a specialist element. More rectifier presence could turn it into a foundation element. Roster math matters too. Another Glacio rectifier means better team flexibility instead of forcing the same few units everywhere. There is also speculation about a Glacio support or battery-type unit meant to boost existing Glacio carries. Danya gets mentioned as a possible amplifier-style unit. If that happens, units like Carlotta do not get replaced, their ceiling just gets higher. Amplification supports always look optional until they suddenly make teams clear way faster. Another theory is Lucilla leaning into tune break or enemy state disruption. If true, that is not just a new unit, that is a shift in gameplay pacing. Tune break pushes players toward timing windows and coordinated burst instead of constant aggression. If Glacio owns that niche, it gains a unique identity. From a business angle, new mechanics keep players engaged and experimenting instead of just optimizing numbers. The real story is timing. The game is moving toward layered combat with more interactions and conditional bonuses. If two Glacio units arrive during this shift, they could help define how these systems are played. There is also the player reaction factor. Ignore an element long enough and hype explodes the second new content appears. If these units are strong, Glacio mains celebrate. If they are mid, expect chaos and spreadsheet warfare. If execution is good, this could be one of the cleanest element refresh cycles so far. Meta rotation usually comes with content changes. If Glacio gets two strong releases, future enemies or encounters may quietly favor Glacio mechanics. That is how soft meta shifts usually happen. If enemies reward burst timing or punish constant aggression, tune break mechanics instantly gain value. If new Glacio units specialize there, that is a quiet meta shift. Roster diversity also matters. More viable roles means more experimentation, which keeps live service games healthy. A fast sword unit paired with a systems-focused rectifier unit is a balanced expansion that supports both aggressive and tactical players. These are still rumors, but they suggest design direction and mechanical evolution rather than simple stat inflation. And honestly, Glacio deserves that moment. If you mained Glacio this past year, you built patience. If even half of this is true, the next few versions could finally feel like payoff. New teams, new pacing, new theory crafting, and probably one unit people underestimate before realizing it is broken. If you're a Glacio fan, stay grounded but keep the hopium ready. The ice might finally be cracking. At minimum, we finally have something new to talk about. Progress. Frosty progress. As always, if this video resonated with you, please leave a like and subscribe. Ring that bell for massive gotcha luck and maybe a sandwich. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po, and I will see you in my next video drop. Goodbye.